Well. In Boosie's case, with the sentencing being set for November 21st, Boosie decided to plead guilty on all gun charges, and he accepted the plea deal. According on to following up with all that together, being summed up. Um, my situation with this is that I respect Boosie doing it and taking it this route. Handling business. He out here, moving like kind of looking like Pac a little bit. You know what I'm saying, with the legal troubles. But uh, seriously, man, I never want to see Boosie in this situation. Like and subscribe, like the channel and subscribe, like the channel, like the video and subscribe to the channel, y'all. Sensei Reality TV. Um, this is something that's been weighing heavy on his mind. Clearly, he got tired of it. Everywhere he, seemed to go or couldn't go. It was always followed up behind this gun charge. And when something like that just, in the back of your mind, you just want to just like, hey, let me just go and get this on out the way. Whatever the sentence is going to be is going to be. I'm surprised Boosie didn't say, whatever the sentence y'all want to give me, y'all can give me. Because, I'm not in y'all's hand, I'm in God's hand. Hit him with the good old Pac speech. But this situation is a serious situation, but I felt like could have gotten prevented if Boosie wasn't just so loud. Y'all know how loud Boosie can be when it come down to him having his own opinion, on social media about whatever the situation with Diddy. I felt like that didn't help the situation either. When them white folks hear you talking like that, man, you saying something about Diddy, free Diddy, like, man, they say, okay, this nigga talking too much. What do we still have on this nigga? Okay, reopen that case. Yeah, gun charges. Oh yeah, he thought he got away from that. Okay, let's reopen that case and and let's lock his ass back up. Like, it's dirty out here, and like right when you think you a free man, you still their man. Like, cause Boosie was ending up like, I don't even think Boosie even remembered that he still had these charges put up on him, because he wouldn't be as loud as he was on social media about the Diddy situation. He wouldn't have been as vocal if he still knew that these cases were still somewhere lurking around, pending in some way and somehow. I feel like his lawyer, should have reminded him at least that this was still a possibility that they can reopen this case. Unless Boosie just smoked so much weed, man, he just forgot. Because he was speaking like he could not, like by law, he could not be touched because they ain't got nothing on him. So it's clearly that he forgot, and his lawyer didn't make sure that it brought, to his awareness that this could be a possibility that they can reopen this. So now you get to the point to where I don't want to say Boosie didn't care, but it seems as if he was moving as if, that he didn't really think that this could really be a possibility for them to do this. For what, in his eyes probably may have been like, what proof? And they, found some evidence, created some evidence, depend on him, and say, okay, nigga, this is the proof. Now what? Right? So with him and Vlad, with this situation, I know you want to get the bag if you Boosie, because this is another situation that I say that this is the reason why he's, in this whole situation. Vlad TV. Not blaming Vlad. A lot of people want to blame Vlad, like Vlad is holding a gun to somebody's head and say, hey, motherfucker, if you don't come on this show, it's going to be some problems. Like on some mafia type shit. But what people have to understand is that you can never shoot down a person that just inviting somebody to come onto the platform, onto the show. Because he's trying to make money just like everybody else. So it's like, if that was you in this situation and you want to invite somebody onto your show, because, you got money to make, right? So how would you feel if somebody would tell you, like, it's this nigga fuck? He over here inviting people onto the show, getting them all jammed up and caught up. Like, motherfucker, I ain't making him say this shit. Like, he got, hey, that's a grown ass man. He gonna say what he gonna say and feel how he wanna feel in the moment. So it's like, people can't look at Vlad at a certain, from a certain light if these people go into his show and choose to, whether it's incriminate themselves or slip up and say something that they probably know they shouldn't have said. And that's why a lot of people don't go back onto the Vlad show, because they get caught up, because it's something about when a white man sit down and talk to you. Niggas just get to talking. You know what I'm saying? Get to talking too much. And other than when they getting sit down to the brother, they want to be all restricted. Want to hold words back. They on their game when it comes to sitting down with somebody that look like them. But when it's somebody that's white, in other words, they get all comfortable for some reason. I never did understand that. It should be the other way around. But this is one of these situations. Boosie been going on to Vlad and he's feeling a little too comfortable. And on top of that, he getting paid. Vlad is dropping the bag. Believe that. So when he like Boosie just voluntarily saying, hey, I want to come over here and I fuck with you, Vlad. I'm doing this for the free. No, niggas got bills to pay. Mortgages, kids, property taxes, you name it. So the bills don't stop billing, right? I wish it was a such thing as where you could just pay all these damn bills off and ain't got to worry about it no more. But it ain't like that. So, Vlad, of course, has been, it ain't like people just, like I said, coming on his show free will. Getting him a nice portion, decent amount. Okay? So, when you getting that, and then you just feel like, okay, all I got to do is just sit down and just chop it up with him, and he can ask questions, and I can choose whether I want to answer it or not. It ain't that simple. Because it starts with the questioning, and then the questioning could, lead to where Vlad just gets silent. And so he just feel like, okay, let him just keep talking. Because this is the trick. You ask questions, you choose not what you want to answer to, right? And then that hits you with another question, and then they'll feel like, okay, if he's comfortable talking about this, I'm going to just let him just go. So if you let somebody just go and just talk, and you get caught up into 20 minutes, 15 minutes of the conversation, motherfuckers start feeling comfortable. So all that little restriction or slight restriction that they had in the beginning, when it comes down to what race they sitting down with talking to, but they started to get more relaxed, and then once they get to start talking about something else and start answering it, they feel like, okay, let me go back to that question that he was kind of not wanting to speak on. So when they get comfortable with answering another question, they go back to that question, and then they end up start answering that question that they didn't want to answer at the beginning, or kind of hesitant or was restricted in some sort of type of way of answering. That's how they get them. Gotcha. So it's that's how most veteran interviewers handle their questioning when they're sitting down talking to somebody, because it's like a veteran type of style, because it's I shouldn't even be dropping these gems. But let's just say this, man. Let me just say this. Because since at reality TV, if I want to sit down and talk to somebody, I can't be giving up the tricks. But let me just say this, man. Vlad TV didn't help Boosie out. Boosie talking about Free Diddy didn't help him out. It all just brought more awareness on Boosie. It all just brought not only, awareness, but on top of that, they didn't like it. They didn't like that he was out there talking about Free Diddy. Motherfuckers this nigga must forgot that we got cases that we can reopen up on. Ain't nobody telling him about the gun charges that we can reopen on him? Who is his lawyer? His lawyer ain't telling him this shit? Okay, that's even easier for us. Open up that motherfucking gun charge case that we got on him. Yeah, reopen that shit. He talking about Free Diddy. He up on Vlad. Just speaking like he just can't be touched by the law. Okay, we finna show him. So now they showing him. And now they making them out of an example. This is how Boosie got even jammed up into this situation. This is all you need. What more can you ask for when somebody giving you everything and you ain't even got to work for it? He's giving them everything And they don't even have to really like do no deep dive or dig or research on what they can do. Is like, okay, we got this right here. So let's put them back in. Let's lock them back in. So, Boosie, I'm tired of saying free people. That shit is it's so repetitive and just so, especially when this whole situation could have been avoided. But I want him to get back out, man. I hope it ain't a heavy sentence. I hope it's something real light. And now after this situation, after he get out, he cleared on everything. So he can go and talk all the shit he want to, say free whoever he want to, but he gotta still tread lightly in how he move, because hey, the government always watching. The government always watching.